Dear brothers and sisters, it happened. In the last week of October, it happened. They met. They met to decide the fate of organics. They scratched their heads and twiddled their thumbs. Can vegetables and fruit grown in soybean soup be considered organic? The National Organic Standards Board deliberated and deliberated. A motion was presented to prohibit hydroponic production. It was defeated by one vote. That's right. Vegetables and fruits grown in soybean soup, seasoned with chemicals, in sealed buildings, irradiated 24 hours a day with LED lights, will continue to be certified organic. Men and women of the soil spoke up. We are tricking and deceiving consumers with organic hydroponics, and large corporations are just chasing and riding the coattails of the organic label. Hydroponic is a shortcut, and these methods have been wrongly certified. Global warming can be combated with the ground beneath my feet, not hydroponics. What we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. Every one of us, brothers and sisters, was defeated. 86,000 of you had signed a petition, no to hydroponics in organic. Was anyone listening? Let's look at some of the implications. Because hydroponic production is typically done sealed in a greenhouse, the crops are isolated from the entire ecosystem, soil, flora, and fauna, as well as all insects, birds, and other plant life. Hydroponic greenhouses are a mockery of ecological balance and biological diversity. On the other hand, when plants are grown in soil, the breakdown of organic matter by microbes and invertebrates releases most of the nutrients plants need, particularly the micronutrients. Organic farmers build fertile soil by adding organic matter from crop residues, animal manure, and cover crops, and provide the conditions that allow the organic matter to decompose and to form humus. The use of cover crops, compost, natural sources of minerals, and grazing animals improves the organic matter content and biodiversity in the soil. This is the fundamental process of regeneration that makes organic agriculture truly sustainable, able to grow food over the long term. No such regeneration occurs in soilless systems such as hydroponics. In other words, brothers and sisters, hydroponics is not sustainable. Let's look closer. Hydroponic plants are not the same as those grown in natural conditions in the soil. Even if they have the same chemical composition, they are deficient. From the standpoint of aliveness, they are deficient. Fruits and vegetables grown hydroponically under LED lights and in the most controlled of environments are fundamentally different from those grown under natural conditions. They are deficient in life energy. Hydroponics fractures the ecosystem, with its tearing apart of the relationship between soil, flora, fauna, insects, and birds. How remote this is from a family farm, where the farmer is the true husbandman of his soil, plants, and animals. He labors continuously to augment the fertility of his soil, which gives life to all, and this is the way it has been for millennia. All life depends upon the 1/4 to 1/2 inch to 1 inch layer of topsoil at this very surface, and farmers throughout the world, going back generation after generation, have exerted themselves day after day after day towards augmenting the topsoil. On a factory farm, there is no such thing. Lettuce, kale, and celery are now produced as lovingly as a cell phone or a computer chip. Tragically enough, the same attitude is carried over from plants to animals. Animals are treated with immense cruelty. In the CAFO, contained animal feeding operation, you have something that has never before existed. Animals are crowded together under unspeakable conditions in filth and stench. They are deprived of any semblance of normal existence. Nonetheless, the CAFO people would love to have the meat they produce certified organic. It should come as no surprise that they have joined forces with the hydroponic people to certify their affronts to this American earth. The organic label will assure you that an item has not been contaminated with pesticides, artificial fertilizers, or GMOs. But it is no help in knowing whether or not a fruit or vegetable is grown in living soil or a lunarscape. It cannot tell you whether a family farmer of 5 generations has grown that tomato in rich black soil or a technician in soybean soup. Organics is now a $50 billion industry. The corporations have moved in and brushed aside the little guys. Moreover, they are ceasingly pressing to water down organic standards. No question but that industrial agriculture is deconstructing organic. This is tragic, yet at the same time it presents an opportunity. It forces us to choose. Do we want our food grown in soil or soybean soup? Do we want family farms or factory farms? Sustainability is finished. Regeneration is now the word. But regeneration too is a step-by-step process towards something greater and more profound. The redemption of this people and this American earth. Let me close with the words of Thomas Jefferson. Cultivators of the earth are the most valuable citizens. They are the most vigorous, the most independent, the most virtuous, and they are tied to their country and wedded to its liberty and interest by the most lasting of bonds. Brothers and sisters, let us go forward. Thank you indeed, and bye for now.